Again, 7:19. Okay, back to our men's makeover contest winner. Did we use the word pampering in the when we did the contest?
He's not getting pampered this morning.
Apparently, Gary didn't read the fine print.
No.
There's Gary over there. Hi, Gary. He's so fun, though. He's so game. He's still doing it. So we actually have a gang of people here that come to the Lean and Fit program with John Savidis. And again, it's results, right? So this is what we're going to try to put together for Gary, is he is going to see results. If he comes 3 times a week.
If he comes 3 times a week and he follows my nutrition plan and he does what I tell him to do, he's going to get in the best shape of his life. Sure. Just like all these people here.
Yeah, no, this is a prime example. So let's talk first off about teens, because you're saying this is a great environment for teens to come.
Absolutely. Here we got Matt here, right? He's been with me for a long time. How much have you lost, Matt?
About 70 pounds.
Lost about 70 pounds.
Really? Good for you. That's awesome.
You know, and Christian over there.
Yeah.
You know,
How are you doing, Christian?
Christian's lost about, how much have you lost? About 60 pounds, since he's been with me.
So you guys must feel great, eh?
I feel better than ever.
Yeah. And so you just keep coming, and it's only going to just make you more fit for life, right?
It's just going to keep me going.
Yeah. Oh, that's so great to hear. This is Rose.
Here, Rose, the teacher, and go ahead. You can.
So Rose, how long have you been coming?
I've been coming since November, and I've never felt better in my life. I thank John. He's taught me everything I need to know. I thought I could take care of myself.
Yeah.
I came here, John took care of me, now I can take care of me, and now I take care of my kids at St. Mark. Hi, St. Mark.
No, you were telling me that you used to go up the stairs, and you would just kind of, which you were trying. I mean, stairs are good for you, but you were saying now you were walking. Now you run up the stairs, and
you know what it is? Because doing the stairs and going to a gym, you're working out. That's good. That's good. Yeah. But this is a lifestyle change. This is about teaching you how to live your life in a positive way, to be healthy and make those changes for you.
And
taking
you
care
feel
of
better and
feel awesome.
How much have you lost, Rose?
34 pounds.
Good for you. That's great. Well, again, for all of you guys, I mean, congratulations. It's great. And again, it's a lifestyle change. It's nice that you only have to come for half an hour. So it's funny because I was talking to Gary about coming, our contest winner, and he said, I can do this. For half an hour, I can come. I'll make it part of my day. So
Maureen has been here for like a long time.
We touched Maureen last time. Yeah, exactly.
And,
so
you know, Kellyanne has lost. How much have you lost, Kelly? 30 pounds.
Good for you.
So,
and y'all look great. And again, it's
and they're still doing it. And they're making it a lifestyle change.
Exactly.
And I don't know why they keep coming and they keep paying. They keep coming. I don't know what it is. They're crazy.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
Get that megaphone up there. All right, we're going to be back in a little bit. Let's go to Tracy Hemphill and check on traffic.
And how's Gary doing so far, Leslie?
Well, they definitely have Gary working hard here, Brian. And, you know, it's all part of the male makeover winner, of course, and Gary's our winner today. Now, this is, again, the fitness side of it today, but he has a whole lot more that's going to be part of his makeover. We're going to talk about Gary's nutrition a little bit. I wonder if he'll expose any of his eating habits. There he is. Look at him. Oh, I think he's having a tough time. We'll be back in a bit. He doesn't even want to go down.
Crazy. Here's our men's makeover winner.
We won't put your front yard through this, though.
Oh, no kidding.
Gary Schuster.
Yes, this is Gary. And guys, you know, we're talking a little bit, of course, about the Lean and Fit program here, and this is part of Gary's makeover. And besides hair and teeth whitening and all kinds of fun things, we're going to talk a little bit about nutrition because it's part of the fitness program. So, Gary, how's your nutrition right now?
Well, I never thought I was doing too bad. You know, I drink 1% milk every day, and I drink Nestea Zero because it has no calories and no sugar.
Yeah.
You know, I take a sandwich, I take a fruit cup and a granola bar to work.
So you're making an effort, right?
But you know. I get home and I have pork chops and you know, mushroom soup and stuff like that, mashed potatoes, lots of butter, and you know, stuff like that.
So there's at some point in their day, there's you know,
where things fall apart, right? You know, and I sit on the couch and I just eat 2 plates of food.
Sure.
Right.
And people snack by the end of the day too, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So that happens. So obviously, I mean, everybody needs, you know, some little info and tips. So you're trying, and that's good. You've got something. So, John, when someone comes as part of the nutrition side of things, what would you tell them?
Like I said, Leslie, what I normally do is I just did Gary's body comp, and we went through the numbers in some of the earlier segments. But what we're going to do with you is we're going to put you on a plan. So I'm going to show you exactly what to eat and when to eat and how much to eat. And I make it a lifestyle, right? They're getting proteins, carbs, and good fats with every single meal.
But it's easy for him to follow, though, right? It's not like out there.
Very easy. You don't have to sit there and measure your food.
Right.
And
I can't imagine you do.
I make it so simple anybody can follow it. And again, I don't make it about weight loss here. I make it about lifestyle, so that he doesn't only lose weight, but he can keep it off as well.
Yeah.
You know
So this is only going to add to some of the you know, what he's trying to do with nutrition. And then, of course, when you make dinners, it'll just be a bit of a different thought process as you're putting dinner together.
I'm going to structure it for you so that I mean, there's no, it's very simple. Like, there's no thought process into what we do.
People are always worried about that, right? They're like, oh, I don't want to measure my food. I don't want to have to be eating some weird thing from some strange store,
That's right. And one of the main things that I focus on, Leslie, and Gary, just so you know, is the mental aspect of it. So that's what I really work on. Because if you don't change the way you think mentally, you're never going to change the way you look and feel.
So at least it's a combo, right? You want to eat well, then you work out, and then it'll
How can you not get results? You're going to be eating properly, you're going to be exercising intensely, and you're going to get the mental and physical motivation.
All right, apparently you've had enough break. I'm trying to give the poor guy a break here, but thanks, Gary. Thanks, John. All right, we'll be back in a bit. Best wishes to all. We're going to happy anniversary and... Hey guys, good morning. I'm Leslie Stewart. This morning we're with our contest winner, Gary. And, well, you know what? If Gary hasn't had enough in the program over there, he can come over here. It's really quiet and it's personal training. So John's going to go through some techniques with him. And this is something that anyone can do outside of the Lean and Fit program. You can just come over and get personal training. And it's more one-on-one, very subtle, very quiet. We'll be back right after this.
And cursing us.
Go.
Yeah. Hi, Leslie.
Looking around how we were telling you that it was going to be a big pampering makeover, and you're doing the Lean and Fit programs. But this is one side of the whole big package, right? And we're trying to turn you into a lean fighting machine. So this is the other side of things, right, Sean? Yep. So this is more the personal training area.
Yeah, we do personal training, and all the personal training that we do here is all functional training, which means basically you're working your muscle in ways that you wouldn't normally do on a, in a gym on a fixed machine, right?
And you're saying, again, a very short period of time. This is the key, right?
Workouts.
Not 2 hours in the gym.
My workouts are 30 minutes, that whether it's my Lean and Fit classes or my personal training is 30 minutes. I can, in 30 minutes, believe me, when I'm done with you can't do any more.
Right.
Right? Okay. So it's quick and it's very effective. Okay. So I'm going to show Gary here an exercise that, that I would have a person do, is something like this. So now we're going to be squatting down. Okay, I keep my back straight. I'm going to bicep curl, step up, shoulder press. At the same time, step down. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to pick it up. Okay. Now, I'm working my legs. I'm working my cardiovascular system. I'm working my bicep. And I'm working my shoulders.
So you're not just standing there doing a bicep curl.
That's right. I'm working the body a lot more efficiently and a lot quicker. Okay, so I'm going to get you to try.
All right, Gary, go to it.
So you're going to step in. Right? You're going to squat down, Gary. Okay, now step up, bicep curl, and lift. Right at the same time. There you go. And back down. And then down, and squat down, and straight up. Boom. Now we're going to pick up the pace a little bit. Okay? Keep the back straight. Good. Now step up. No, get down here like this. Down and step up. Sorry, that's
the thing. There's lots to think about with that, right? Yeah.
Good. There you go. So now you're working your heart.
You have these combinations of workouts, so that's why you only have to be here for half an hour.
That's right, right? Okay. So you're working on now we did that. Now we would go to another, let's say another leg routine. Sure. So now, let's say, for example, again, there's 5 phases of training. You've got your general preparation, your specific preparation, your pre-competition, and your competition, and then you've got your transition where you're just kind of doing whatever. And I go through the 5 phases of training. So, for example, if Gary can't walk when he comes in, I can't expect him to run. So if he can't stand and balance on one foot, I'm not going to put him on a Bosu ball.
You're not going to push him to the next level until he's out of the first one.
Until he gets better. Now, some people go through the phases a lot quicker than other people, but everybody reaches the same result by the end of it.
Okay, we'll talk more about that in detail when we come back, and we'll, obviously, this is a bit of a break in this side of the things right now for you, Gare, but it's still hard work. We're going to come back in just a little bit. We'll take a quick break. That's what